Hi guys, I'm pretty sure I'm sideways again, but I kind of like it, and it's the only way that my phone sits up. So that's what we're doing. I wanted to come on today and tell you a little bit about what's coming up for me with this IUD. So this is a bit of an IUD diary for some of the people that have had interest in what the experience has been like for me. So a bit of a recap, I had a 5-year IUD and it went really well. I had no issues with it. I thought it was the best contraception I've ever had. It was a copper one and there was no issues with it. And then I had it out in December, and I had a 10-year copper IUD put into my body in December. Ever since I've had that one put into my body, my bleed has gone from 3 days, and when I'm talking 3 days, I'm talking the first day will be like a little bit of blood, like, oh, okay, period's here, don't need to put anything in or do anything about it. And then the second day will be like, okay, blood is here and my body is bleeding, and it's like a beautiful release of like the blood leaving my body. And then the third day would just be like, okay, a little bit of spotting, it's just wrapping itself up, probably don't need to put anything in, maybe I will, just whatever, either way. And then that ever since I've had this new IUD put in, I've had the experience of my period lasting maybe 10 days, and not 10 days of actual bleed either. It's been like not coming out of my body, it's like not wanting to leave my body, it's like tiny little bits here and then. Sometimes there's like a little bit like coming out, like quite a bit, but never like a full bleed for the whole day, and it's been really, really painful and really uncomfortable. I'm right in the middle of this bleed now, and I tried to have my IUD out at the doctor's, and the doctor was really rude to me and caused a bit of a drama about it. So I'm waiting for the Gold Coast Hospital to write me a letter and tell me I can come and have it taken out. So I knew I'd have to go through at least one more period of with this particular IUD in, and it's been really uncomfortable, really painful, really a lot of hormones, a lot of emotion coming through, which just doesn't feel like anything accurate to me. It just feels like I feel like extra sensitive and extra anxious, and all the things that I don't usually experience or feel. And what I'm having a feeling of now is like I'm in a t-shirt and it's fairly okay weather here, and I feel like my insides are cold. It feels like there's like this tension that's sort of around my womb area, and it's just like shaking. That's what it feels like. If I've been putting my hand going, is my belly shaking right now? Like, because that's what it feels like. And my insides feel like they're shaking, and I'm not cold. And what I feel like, the only thing way I could describe it is it feels like there's this blood that's like sitting on there and it wants to come through, but it's not actually coming through. And that seems to make a lot of sense to me if like I never had issues, never bled like this sort of way before. Anyway, and also there's this like desire to be having sex. When I have sex with my partner, I feel like there's like a release, like the blood is able to come out and be released, because it's almost like something's moving inside of me and the blood is able to come out. And it seems to like ground me. Usually when I have sex with a partner, I kind of like, I'll feel grounded, then I'll feel like a little bit more higher after sex. But this is like, but it's been the opposite way right now. It's been like the sex has been grounding me, because my anxiety, I guess, it's not even anxiety, because it's not like a thought anxiety, it's like just like a bodily anxiety. Like I don't feel peaceful, I don't feel really grounded. That's sort of how I would describe it. And after I have sex, I feel more grounded. So it's just been a bit of a whirlwind, and I feel quite tender in it and quite just emotional and a bit sad that this is like, I'm not feeling like empowered in my body. It's like what I live for. And yeah, I mean, I am not standing on this video and telling people that they should have their IUDs out, because like I said, the one I had for 5 years worked really well for me. But I would like to see a cultural shift where we're encouraged and told that, you know, this method of tracking your cycle and tracking your temperature really can work, because I've had so many women who I consider to be empowered in their bodies, and who have been using this contraception, using no contraception and tracking their temperature and using the pull-out method for years and years, and they've never got pregnant unless they wanted to. And that excites me, and that's really what I want to take my body to be, in a space where I'm not, my emotional state and who I am as a person is not affected by the contraceptions that I have. I just spoke to a friend on the phone earlier today, and she said that she had the oral contraception for many years, and that was actually, she said that it stole many years of her life. And that just made me feel so sad. Like, it's such a sad way to explain like what contraception does to us. Like, we're using contraception so we can enjoy our lives and have sex, and then it's actually like robbing us. That's the other thing. Like, my libido has been high-ish in a way because I'm desiring sex, but at the same time it's not from the same place of just feeling like abundant and like I want to share my energy with someone. It's more of an energy of like I need grounding right now, and it feels really uncomfortable to be in my body. So yeah, I just wanted to share a bit of a feeling about that, because I feel like it's good to share, and not many people are talking about it. The more of us women who can come forward and share our experiences on a public platform, the more we can make educated decisions about what we want to be doing with our bodies. Feels like it's very collective. We're kind of looking at what's happening in the US right now, and abortion's becoming illegal again. It's just like all this, it feels like, the collective sexuality movement and Tantra does need to probably polarize with that, and create a space where we become more empowered in our bodies, and step up for who we want to be in the world, and how we want our bodies to be treated. So I just wanted to raise that. It feels like there's a lot going on at the moment. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'm very grateful. Bye.